Write the rational equation with all of these things. The two keys are your your x-intercepts and your vertical asymptotes. Those are the two kind of the starting points, because that's how you find your factors. Remember, the x-intercepts have to do with the numerator. So since -2 is an x-intercept, I know x plus 2 is a factor. And since -3 is an x-intercept, I know x plus 3 is a factor. And the vertical asymptote, being -1, tells me that x plus 1 is a factor of the denominator. Now I have to look at the other information and use it kind of to check my work, because I might be done or I might not be done. First of all, since the Hasse is none, that's okay, because I've got a quadratic in the numerator and a linear in the denominator. So the degree of the top is bigger than the bottom, which means you have no horizontal asymptote. So that checks out. The y-intercept has to do with plugging in 0 for x and seeing what you get for y. So if I plug in 0 for x, what I get is 0 here, 0 here, and 0 here. I would get 2 times 3, which is 6, over 1, which is 6. So that actually checks out. And usually, like I said, for a simple pre-calculus course, these are going to work out nicely. And the final thing to check is your SLASI. And remember, your slant asymptote has to do with long division. So if you want to check it to make sure you did it right, you would just multiply out x squared plus 5x plus 6. I multiplied out the top, the numerator, and then divide that by x plus 1 to make sure that it worked like you should get. So x squared divided by x is x. Multiply, you get x squared plus x. Subtract, you get 4x plus 6. 4x divided by x is 4. So there it is. Checks out. So that is your correct answer. Y equals that in red.